Welcome viewers to this next installment of the Fiber Beat video supplement. This is a very special show. It's our very first review show. From time to time we will present you one of these little pieces that will allow us to share with you a book or fiber or yarn, tools, anything really that will allow us to play with fiber we can review on this type of show. So for this very first review show, we have a Phat Fiber Sampler Box. And let me tell you a little bit about Phat Fiber. The Phat Fiber group allows people to have a taste, a little sample of a curated group of sellers, be they on Etsy or just indie online sellers. And if you've ever had the experience of typing in a search term on Etsy and getting like a thousand sellers, you can see how having a little sampler, something that's been curated by someone else, can be really helpful. So the sampler box allows you to check out several vendors and see if you like them, and then take advantage of whatever coupon they've included inside the box. So Phat Fiber, and Phat is spelled P-H-A-T. Phat Fibers can be found online at phatfiber.com, and the way that it works is you purchase a box. There's three types of boxes. There's a box that's purely yarn, and that's a stitch box. Then there's one that is a mixture of fiber and yarn, and then there's one that's pure fiber, which is called the Fluff box, and that's what I have today. Included in the box, besides the actual fiber, you also get buttons, stitch markers, patterns sometimes, and any sort of other goodies that Jessie, who is the Phat Fiber lady, decides to include. And each of the boxes has a theme. The theme for the box that I received is For the Love of Books. So let's take a look at it. So here we have the box about to be opened. In case you want to send me anything, here's my address. Alright, so the theme for this box is For the Love of Books. And inside of this little thing here, I've got lots of business cards, Kira K, Cozy Cove Farm, all sorts of lovely bits. I have a stitch marker there, and lots of other cards as well. So, and most of them have a coupon, so a percentage off by a certain date. This one has a bookmark, which I thought was really kind of fun, with some what looks like hand spun yarn with Angelina. Another stitch marker. And then I thought this was pretty cool. It has book plates, so you can make photocopies of these and put them in your library of books. But I know you really want to see the fiber, don't you? Me too. So, and this thing is chock full of really fun stuff. I mean, look at that. Look how much detail went into producing this little piece. It's got a bit of fabric and a button on there, obviously, that you can use for something else. And this comes from the Critter Ranch, Llamas in Pajamas. And this is natural color, 1/4 ounce. And there is a secret code. I'm sure that's probably for a future purchase from them, but Pajamas. Because this little guy has pajamas. And then as we dig through here, there's lots of little bats. This particular bat has Firestar and Angelina woven in there from Sun Alpacas on Etsy. And then we've got some dyed fiber there. This is a little hank of fiber. I thought this was pretty cool. This says a golden ticket, obviously inspired by Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Very cute. Here is some silk. And I love this. This is George Orwell inspired. All animals are created equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Very cute. Some natural locks from Wonder's Mohair. Blended hand comb top. And the fiber really does not stop. A really groovy, sparkly bat. And who is this from? From Casting Spells. This looks pretty yummy here. A little cupcake, little fiber cupcake for you. Would you like to take a bite? No, I would. And that is from Use to You. And that's English Harewick wool top. This one is really wonderful. I love all the detail on this. This is Dawning Dreams, and inspired by a series of unfortunate events. And there's a wonderful little detail. There's some lace inside here and some deliciously darkly dyed fiber. I thought was incredibly appropriate for a Lemony Snicket inspired novel. And honestly, it's just one groovy thing after another. Like lots of really cool stuff. This is from Wool Gatherings, hand-painted yarns and fibers, superwash merino and tencel, and it comes with a bookmark. Very fun. Cool things like this pattern, how to make a bookmark out of fingering weight yarn, and that's what the bookmark will ultimately look like. And then this ginormous carded bat from Wild Hare Fiber Studio. And you also get goodies like this. Like this is Silver Angelina, which is the sparkly bits you've probably seen in a lot of the bats. So you can create your own custom blended bat. But what I loved about it was it had a little Blend Me tag on there. A little Lewis Carroll Alice in Wonderland inspiration. So, and that's my delicious Phat Fiber Box, chock full of really amazing goodies. So like I said, you can spin all of these into lots of different bits that you can weave into a long scarf, or you can use them for accent or color work. And that's it. Pretty darn awesome.
So what do I think of the Phat Fiber Box? I think it's pretty darn great. I love the themes, and I really appreciate the creativity that goes into each box. The boxes ultimately pay for themselves with the coupons, discounts, and all the extra goodies, like buttons and stitch markers included each month. So I give it an enthusiastic recommendation. Go out and get yourself a Phat Fiber Box. And it's contest time. I'm giving away the Phat Fiber Box that we previewed on this video. In keeping with the theme, for the love of books, I'd like to know what you're reading this summer. For example, I'm reading Stieg Larsson's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and loving it. Now it's your turn. You can leave a comment in the show notes at fiberbeat.com or in the Ravelry Fiber Beat forum. Deadline for entering is August 31st. One winner will be randomly selected from all the entries. If you'd like to have something reviewed on Fiber Beat, give me a shout. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Wonder Mike, and I'll see you on the Fiber Beat.